Welcome back to No Man's Land Survival Challenge based off of Daggerwin and Chainsaw100's contest they're doing on multiplayer. We're going to take the Ford and this John Deere, and like we did with the other field, we're going to do a rough outline of the new field, cutting the grass, so we can come back through with the forest harvester a little bit later and collect that money before we plow this under. If I was doing this without the precision farming enabled, I probably would have just plowed it down, so I would have got the first layer of fertilization of the 2 fertilizations that you need. But we are running with the precision farming. We just don't have the money to be able to get all the information yet. So we are running at subpar, but we're making pretty decent fields. And once we're able to get that precision farming information and use the tool, we should get a nice bump in production from these fields as well. This field is gonna eventually be turned into, after we get it plowed under and everything, we are going to turn it into a wheat field. I want to do this one a wheat field, not another canola field. The other one is to make money. This one is not going to make us any money this planting. We are doing the wheat because the plan is to get chickens after we've collected the wheat from this field. That way we have a way to feed them already. I figure we'll probably get at least 7,000, maybe 8,000 from a harvest off of this field. Hopefully a little bit more, but as long as we can get 7 or 8, that would give us the ability to have enough food for the chicken coop I want to start with, which will hold the 80 chickens. So that will be 400 wheat per month, which would allow us, if we can get between 8 and 9,000, it means we would be able to get chickens immediately after this harvest, because we should be able to have the money. If we have to, we can do some logging to make sure we have that money. But we'll end up having the amount that we need for 2 years, so we could do the next season as another canola field. So the other field that we have currently canola, we can do canola again, and then this one we could do canola after the wheat, and then the next year switch back to wheat, and then back to canola, wheat, canola, at least for the start. Also, we're going to want to get a 3rd field in behind us. Currently right behind us, I have a plan for another even larger field than these 2. These 2 fields aren't super large, but they're not bad sized either. The grass, we're not going to make a ton off of it, but I figured we can get 5, maybe 6 loads in that forage wagon at about $700-800 per load. So, we can get ourselves probably about another $3,000, maybe $4,000 from the grass. So it's not a lot, but it's not a bad start either. So let's get ourselves parked here. Also, we need to look at getting a roller here at some point too. We'll probably do that after we get the field all picked up, forage wagon wise. Eventually, forage wagons wise, we're going to end up probably needing a second one of these because there is the plan to get sheep as well. We will begin by doing grass, feeding them, eventually switching over to the better hay, but we'll start with just feeding them grass. Once we end up doing that, and we'll be able to pick up grass. We'll probably end up making a grass field at some point as well. The large field I'm looking at, I want to get planted with soybeans, because as we all know, nice money crop there. And it's got a nice short growing time, and I got time in between to get the field flipped over. The rolling, usually I'll just skip the rolling, but with the size of rocks I'm seeing on these fields so far, I think we'll be able to probably push them in instead of having to get a rock picker, and then we'll get that 2.4% increase in field yield as well from doing the roll after. I probably won't roll after every plant. It just, the 2% is nice, but the time to do it, I'm trying to stay away from using, at least at this point in the game, from using any of the helpers if can be helped. So we'll get this field, once around 6,000 to begin with, so figure 2 times around get us the 13,000 that this harvester forage wagon holds. Means, yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, pretty much free money. If we were not using Percision, we definitely have just plowed it in to get that first level. So yeah, if you are not using Precision Farming and you're using the base game, you wouldn't want to do what I've done here. You definitely want to do just plow the grass down into the field when you make the field, because you'll get your first level of fertilization out of the 2 levels that you need for maximum. So, almost made it around the second time, but hey, I'll take that. Let's see how much we're going to make. I was expecting about 7. Let's see what we get. Come on. Let me be right. Because if we can get 5 or 6, yeah, we're looking at another $3,000, $4,000 that we get to add. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Much higher than I was expecting. I didn't really look at the price yet, though, either, so we might be at a decent time in the price. I'm gonna get all this done, and we will see you in a minute after we're done collecting everything off the field.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down. They wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt. They're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Then it's your chance to be ruthless. They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time. I live for the fight and the climb, and I think that the pain that's deep inside is what defines. So I won't give up, I'm gonna make it to the top. I don't care what's in my way, I swear I'm never gonna stop. I could fall flat on my face and I swear I will get back up. Cause I don't deserve a thing and the road ahead is tough. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing, won't bother hiding my bruises. And when they finally think you're wounded, then it's your chance to be ruthless. Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down, they wanna rise up while you drown. They wanna fill your head with doubt, they're silently scared that you'll figure it out. I'll make it look like I'm losing.
Alright, it's roller time. I found the roller that we are going to grab. It's not badly priced, just over $2,000. It's got that nice width, so we're not going real short. Let's drop this off, and then we will go grab that roller, and let's get this first field rolled, because we cannot actually plant the other field until next month. It's a September month on the first possible for the wheat. So, but we can get this canola field rolled down. Let's see if that's going to be able to get the rocks all rolled up. Hopefully it will. And I will come back to you after we get this field all rolled. right, let's get all this sprayed down, cleaned. One thing that has been learned, in fact, one of the people that I learned this from who did some testing on it was Arthur Chapman. Has a wonderful channel. Go check him out. But if you keep these clean, it helps not get where you have to repair them quite as often. It helps the paint job stay on a little longer, and the better the paint job, the less damage they receive from a gameplay mechanic. So if you can, your best bet is definitely to keep these things as clean as possible. Of course, it's not, sometimes it's fun to have them dirty, but you will do more repairs the dirtier they get as the paint job goes down. Again, that's going to put your repairs up because you're going to get damaged a lot quicker. I guess that has to do with, I think it's trying to simulate paint goes so rust is easier able to form, which does more damage to the machinery, etc., etc., etc. I am going to grab a small lime spreader and some lime. I want to lime the canola field and see if it's actually worth doing before we get the precision farming or not. So I will end up liming the canola field, but I'm not going to lime the wheat field when we do the wheat field. So I'll get that. I'll go across the canola field, which the roller does a good job. Sometimes you have to go back over a second time because it's just on the edge of the roller and then on the edge of the roller again. But with the size of these rocks that we're getting so far and the fields being created on this map, a roller is really all you need. Of course, once you get a much larger fields and you're doing a lot of plowing, stuff like that, it might be worth it if you're trying to make your own lime. But we don't seem to be getting the large rocks on this map, so it may not be worth it. So I'm going to finish cleaning everything up here in the yard. And then we're going to run up and grab the lime spreader and the lime and bring it back and get this canola field limed. And that will be the end of the episode after we finish liming. And I will see you the next time. Hope you have the great rest of your week.
I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. Sometimes I feel like all is lost, but I know it's not true. I wanna put up all my walls cause I'm not in the mood, but then I cut myself off from the rest of the room. I know that time can heal it all if you're patient and soon. It can all be worth it, all the searching. Pain is never really permanent, but damn it hurts, man. I could feel all of the turbulence and it's concerning. I've been searching for a purpose, I hope it's worth it. This society is really trying me. Ain't no hide and seek, I hide to be far from anxiety. I need my space, I need my privacy. I need some silence, please, you're all too loud. You don't speak quietly, opinions violently thrown across every surface. It makes me nervous, it's the world honestly burning. That's all I'm learning, hope that we can make a turn and start reversing. All our minds, we put the work in, we got some work, man. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through. Gotta get through this, life is a nuisance, tie up some loose ends. I try to be human, find a solution, my evolution. A place like this, it didn't exist, we made it like this. So you can go pick the bad or the good, got a glass halfway. I know, it's easier to hide than just to lay low. Not everyone in life has got a halo. I'm standing in the red inside a payphone, just wanna break, no. I'm not gonna give in, take a last shot, Michael J. Win. No, I'm not a robot, I'm in my own skin. Never get lost when thoughts pull you in. I miss the old you, we died with a purpose. All the energy around me felt nervous, scared I would pop out fast to the surface. Had to cut it off before you made me worthless. Torn apart, I've been torn and scarred. I had a given art, but now I'm thinking smart. I'm keeping up my guard, I'm hiding every card. A royal flush of love, you never know what's hard. With a back to the mat, gonna see where I'm at. I'ma fight like I'm mad, I'ma be something that they can never be me. Nice try, but they'll see I achieve everything while they stay salty. I started to go. I can hear the demons call when they do what they do. And now I feel like taking off, find a place with a view. The pain is never gonna stop if it's controlling you. I know that time can heal it all, I just gotta get through. I just gotta get through, I just gotta get through. Cause I feel like taking